Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, we all know that Harry and Meghan were recently spotted in New York at the Time 100 Summit, where, of course, Meghan Markle had to grab the microphone and have a little bit of a chat, didn't she? And Harry, as always, is behind her. He's not in the spotlight. She's always got to take the spotlight. He's the spare in this marriage. And she had a little bit of a confession of her own in this summit. She went to say, to have a partner and a husband who is so supportive and have healthy kids who are so joyful, I never would have imagined at this point I would feel so happy and grateful. I really do. Of course Meghan is happy and grateful because once again she's sponging off another man. I mean, Harry did go and offer his hand to help her out the car, but of course she ignored it, just like she did on her wedding day. When that gentleman went to help her out the car, she pushed his hand away because she wants to show the world that she is an independent woman. And yes, Meghan Markle is a very independent woman. She independently rips off men all the time. She uses them as a wallet, like her first husband, Corey, and now, of course, the dumb prince who's financing her life. And she's absolutely loving. She's independently draining him of his money, and she's the one that wears the pants. I mean, we have to ask the question that we already know the answer to. Harry has become the spare, not just in the royal family, but in his own marriage. I mean, because if you've been watching closely, and I know you all have, you might have noticed that Harry's not just the spare to the throne anymore. He's the spare in the relationship. I mean, ever since Meghan has stepped into the spotlight, he's left standing in the shadows. It's unreal. I mean, there was a time when Harry was the story, the bold prince, the wild card, and they even once or twice said he was the heartthrob royal. I mean, whoever wrote those articles probably needs some glasses, but never mind. He probably was a bit of a heartthrob back in the day to people of his age. But ever since Meghan came onto the scene, the headlines have shifted. It's always about her. And did you see that disgusting camel, ugly, whatever thing she was wearing? Again, creased. I mean, what is wrong with that woman's non-fashion sense? I mean, from their engagement to their royal exit, Meghan has dominated the narrative. She's the one wearing the pants. And Harry? Yeah, he's right there, a step behind her. Is he watching, supporting, nodding? But he's never leading, is he? No. She's the leading person. It's like he's married his mummy. He has to ask permission to talk, to get the microphone, to say hello to people. He really is in a bit of a pickle, isn't he? I mean, is she silencing him? I mean, you only have to look at their interviews, Oprah, Netflix, magazine features. It's Meghan who drives the conversation all the time. It's not Harry. And we have to remember her conversations are absolutely crap. And they're all full of flat out lies anyway. So is he allowing this for her to sink her own ship? Or does she like sinking her own ship and being the talk of the town? I mean, you make up your mind on that. Me, I think she's an absolute Fruit Loop with 6,000 personality. Harry often looks to her before answering. Have you noticed that? That he's always looking at her before he can speak. Like, Mummy, can I talk now? Is it okay? Am I going to say something wrong? It's a freaking joke, an absolute joke. He always is waiting for a cue from her to see if he can speak. You know, some people may call it teamwork. I think I call it control. She's got total control. She's got him by those short and curlies, and she ain't letting go anytime soon. I mean, I know the endless talk about divorce, separation. It ain't coming. She's got him that tight around the balls that, I mean, he ain't going anywhere. Sorry. I do remember a time one former royal staffer also said it felt like Harry had become Meghan's +1. And that's exactly what he is, a +1. There's been a visible shift in their posture too. If you can see how they stand next to each other, how they conduct each other next to each other. She's the leader, he's the puppy dog. Let's not remember, we don't want him falling over that leash. He might end up a little bit injured. Meghan always walks ahead. She's always confident and commanding. Harry, come over here, walk over here, and Harry just lingers behind, quiet. And he's always looks really hesitant to do anything, like he's going to get scolded, like a child. When a child is a little bit afraid of their parents when they go to the shops, or you're out to visit people when they don't want to touch anything in case mum or dad's going to yell at them for touching something. That's how Harry comes across. The message is really clear. She's the one in charge. Even their branding reflects it. Archetypes was her podcast. She landed the big interviews. What did Harry land? I mean, you can't say a plane because he's not a pilot. But yet again, he seems to think he's a pilot because he plays those video games all the time. Maybe that's where he got a license from, a fake license. She's the one that signed the big deals with Spotify. What did Harry sign? I suspect all the money goes into her account. He probably doesn't even know how much money he has, what bills are being paid, what bills haven't been paid, where the money's coming from and where it's going. He probably doesn't even know that. Harry's contributions to this relationship seem very supplementary, like an afterthought. Like she doesn't even call him his first name. My husband, my partner. Where did H go? Or has? Where did that go? The pet names have disappeared. Some people might argue that this is what Harry wanted. Maybe he's happy playing the supportive husband, or he's too afraid of getting a copping a beating from the wife with the wooden spoon if he talks out of tune. Maybe he's just tired of the spotlight. Yeah, right. I mean, what a joke that is, that he's tired of the spotlight when he can't wait to get his face everywhere. It was actually Prince William that was the one that didn't want to be photographed, not Harry. Harry was the one that was always sticking his face out there to be photographed. The only photos he didn't want getting out there were the drunken ones, the ones that he was drugged off his face, and the ones that he was in a few fisty fights. But when does support turn into silence? When your own voice fades. Do you know what I mean? Like his voice is really faded. He has nothing to say. So is he being supportive, or is she silencing him? Is it still a partnership? Or has he sacrificed everything in his life for this slapper off of a yacht? Because let's be honest, Harry left the royal family to find his freedom. But now he's locked in a different script, where Meghan is the star and he's the spare again. We know Meghan's not a star, but she's the one pretending to be the star, and the one that actually comes from the royal family is in the shadows, too afraid to think for himself or to speak. Has Harry lost his identity in this relationship? Has he? Or is he just a has-been? It's really, really freaking funny, the way that these two carry on. It's like, this is only my opinion, but it's like he's throwing her to the wolves and making her make all the mistakes so he can, this is just a scenario, that he could possibly say, oh, look at all the mistakes she made, this is why I'm out, or I stay in the background, or he's just having a little bit of fun seeing her fail. But then again, knowing Harry, in his stupid little boy mentality where he's stuck at 12 years old, he probably seems to think, oh, look, she's just like my mother. People love her everywhere. The two of them are delusional. They don't know their place on this earth. They don't know their roles, what's happening, if you know what I mean. I hope I'm explaining that well, but he's the one from royalty, and he's the one walking behind her, trying to assist her to get out the car. Yes, that's a nice husbandly thing to do, but she totally ignores that. Why didn't she lovingly grab his hand and step out the vehicle? Because she's the one that wears the pants, and crinkle pants at that, and freaking ugly pants as that. They are awful. The way she dresses is absolutely awful. I'm sorry, but this woman has zero fashion sense. It's not about her body image or anything like that. It's about the way she dresses that body. It's just disgusting. And there's nothing wrong with wearing pantsuits. I mean, we all do it. But wear them stylishly, attractively. You know, let your clothes speak for you. And maybe introduce it to a steamer. I mean, you can get a hand steamer, 10 minutes, your clothes are done, not even. I use my hand steamer all the time. It's one of the best inventions. No iron board, no anything. Just hang them up. Ooh, quickly steam them over. A bit of nice fabric softener spray on them. Beautiful. Meghan Markle doesn't know what one of those is. Unbelievable. Anyway, I just thought I'd hop on here and have a little bit of a chat with you guys, a bit of a rant, because they really are just giving us entertainment all the time. Like, it's just become entertainment now. They are so foolish, and do they know that the world's laughing at them? I mean, come on. Did they really put that statement out there that they're not going to the Pope's funeral because their diaries are full? Oh, and don't forget, she exchanged recipes with the Pope. Is there anything this woman has not done? Or anyone that this woman hasn't had connections with? Very interesting, isn't it? After she married Harry, all these people she so-called had connections with are coming out of the woodwork, but no one heard about her having connections to these people before. And why wasn't the Pope invited to the wedding? Like, seriously, you just want to exchange recipes, but you don't want to have him at your wedding? It's a bit rude, Meghan. Absolutely rude. Anyway, I hope you're all well and enjoying your day. I hope the weather's lovely wherever you are. Keep smiling, keep well, and let's keep laughing at these two absolute morons who keep coming out with more bullshit every single day. I mean, her Instagram. We all knew it was going to be her posting all the time absolute shit. And it is. She continually proves that she's an absolute failure. But she did say she's the happiest she's ever been. Why is that? Because the world's talking about her. That's why. Anyhow, bye for now. Pop your thoughts and your comments down below. And yeah, let's catch up for a chat. Bye for now.